gets it and intercepts. Foden, chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. And now the hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner. Gundogan.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Haaland. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland! No, it's not getting there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a hit! It's there! An act of charity gratefully received. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Shifted it to the flank. Livramento. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Isak. Just eases him off the ball. Gordon.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, important interception. And here's Isak. The ball has bounced loose. He's had a shot! Joelinton is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to...
Gordon! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that's another good win of the ball. That has been cut short. Oh, good read. Doku. And they can counter here. He is through here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he's managed to get free. Joelinton. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Gordon. Gordon gets a foot in here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
The attendance for this match was
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played forward.
Haaland, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Murphy.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Isak! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Isak nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Haaland! Can he put it away? It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's De Bruyne. Tonali makes the interception. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Murphy. Good effort from distance. Oh, good spread. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter is on. Doku. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. In with a header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Gordon.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
2 minutes to be added on.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Isak. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
The action has already started. And he's lost his man here. And here's Isak. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's De Bruyne. Doku. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Gordon. Linton. Haaland. Gordon. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that one looks for the finish. And that is doing no harm at all.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And here's Gordon. Stood up well to him there. Murphy. He's in a good... Linton! That's another chance! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
After 18 minutes is number 23, Jacob
Newcastle
Murphy.
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gets a good foot in there. Shifted it to the flank. Forwards and with intent. Botman kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Isak! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Livramento. Tonali. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Newcastle are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Isak. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Over to the left. Doku. Now it's Haaland. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foden. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Isak! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne. Doku. So what can they make of this? And he cuts out the supply.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Closing in on goal. Has a look and plays it forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Everyone, please welcome the 2 sides.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Tonali, he's gone for goal! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat.
And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Not the most accurate pass. Joelinton, good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And he's running through. Look at the space here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's had it taken off him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Isak. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Gordon! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, good-looking ball. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. And it's De Bruyne. Haaland. That's headed upfield.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. He could be in here. Gordon! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. De Bruyne. Here's Haaland. Doku. Byrne powering forward here. Pinches it off him. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they're quick to get it back. He's going all the way! Gordon! Gordon! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it change.
Doku is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bruno Guimaraes! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Works it forward. Tonali.
Oh, really well played.
Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. He's picked his way through.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Murphy! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Tonali. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Foden did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. Doku.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good running, strong. Joelinton! A real chance and a real let-off. Oh, just great
There will be
hits!
1 minute added time.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.